Scentland, the land of scent. Hello and welcome, it's Chris back with an attempt to present you with 12 natural smelling fragrances. Now, I have to emphasize that there's a continuous discussion out there in the fragrance community about what smells natural and what smells synthetic, okay? So I'm going to present you with 12 fragrances today that, according to my opinion and my experience with them, represent a certain mood, vibe, scenario, location, whatever, in a natural way, okay? What I mean by that is that it feels to me that the overall blend comes across as natural and not synthetic or not sort of artificial smelling, okay? Sort of effortless, with the blend and the notes, the ingredients being done in a way that represents that particular, again, location, mood or vibe in a natural way, okay? I'm going to do probably a follow-up with synthetic ones as well. And one more thing, it's only mass market, drugstore or designer fragrances here, no niche, because that's a whole different ball game, okay? So why don't we start? Let's start at horse stables, and let's start with the fragrance from Rockabar. To me, this smells 100% clean, luxurious, horse stable, okay? Totally genuine and totally natural smelling. I won't go into further details with each and every fragrance because I could sit here for 5 hours explaining about them, but this is luxurious horse stable smell. You know, not the rundown horse stable, but the high-end horse stable smell with all the aspects and angles that you smell there, okay? Rockabar by Hermes. Let's go from the horse stable to the club. Gentleman's club smell. Bentley for Man Intense. This smells like a high-end gentleman's club, full stop, okay? There's a bar, there's big leather chairs, there's rum, people drinking rum, people playing probably cards or billiard or whatever you want. Some people are smoking cigars, but this fragrance really gives me and embodies the smell of a high-end gentleman's club, and it does so with a tremendously natural smelling rum note. I think Nathalie Lawson was the parfumeur here. Brilliantly done. Bentley for Man Intense is a total, genuine, high-end gentleman's club smell to me, somewhere set in the probably 1960s, I would say. Let's go to the woods. And I told you it's going to be mass market drugstore fragrances. Avon, Destination Wilderness. This smells like a pine forest, full stop. I was on the fence with this one. Does it achieve it in a synthetic way, or does it smell natural? It does smell natural to me. Natural pine forest, full stop. That's all. No sweetness, no nothing. It smells like pine. The best way possible, and to me the most natural way I've ever come across in regards to pine smell in designer or mass market fragrances. Avon Destination Wilderness. Well done. Let's go further. Let's take a walk to the English countryside, 1977. Devon by Aramis. Aramis, Devon, 1977 again. Country cologne, and it smells like the name says. It is a English countryside feeling, you know, with the fences, with the meadows, with the woodlands, the hills, and you know, just the English countryside smell bottled in here in a totally and utterly natural way, somewhere set in the 1970s, okay? Perfect. Let's go over from England to Ireland. Yeah, that's a walk in Ireland, west of Ireland, Westport, Galway, Achill Island maybe. Patrick, by Fragrances of Ireland, smells like a walk outside in the west of Ireland with all its rugged green, beautiful nature landscapes, and it does so again in a totally and utterly natural way. Many compare this to Paco Rabanne pour Homme, the original from '73, but this does not have that cloying honey note, okay? This is just pure, green, natural, fougere smelling, like you would take a walk on in the countryside in the west of Ireland. Patrick's by Fragrances of Ireland. especially close to my heart, obviously. Let's continue to walk outside. Sunny meadows, anywhere around the world, at autumn time, with a gentle, warming but not burning sun sort of leading you or guiding you along your way, and you're outside, you walk the meadows, the wind gently blows, a warm wind gently blows across the cornfields and gives you this wonderful warming sensation of a sunny, warm autumn day. This is being embodied by the Spanish house of Nikkei in this very fragrance, the perfume. It really smells extremely natural in what it brings across. This particular feeling, again, this is my point of view and my experience with it and my association with a particular moment in time or a particular experience. To me, this is an autumn walk on a sunny day along the meadows, along the cornfields, okay, anywhere in the world. Nikkei, the perfume. Okay, let's move. Let's go back to the city. Yeah, let's go back to the city. Haha, Straight Ahead by the brand of Straight. Again, I told you it's going to be mass market fragrances as well. Straight Ahead, in collaboration with Giannis Antetokounmpo, smells like an everyday in a big city, okay? And you could say, well, big city, what's natural, what's smelling there? I agree, a big city is all synthetic. But the way this fragrance embodies your everyday walk on a sidewalk in the city with all its different energies and smells and you know, impressions come into. You walk by stores, you walk by gyms, you walk by restaurants. You know, the sidewalk is dirty or the sidewalk is clean, or its sidewalk is in a good part of the city or a seedy part of the city. This is what this fragrance embodies to me, with all its big street energy. Like, it could be New York, could be Chicago, could be London, could be Budapest, Berlin, or Madrid, or Santiago de Chile. This is a fragrance that embodies the power and the energy of an everyday walk on the sidewalks of a big city. Straight Ahead by the drugstore brand of Straight. Okay, wow, how nice is that? Let's go back to the horse stables. This is an odd one. This is a Polish fragrance, again, mass market drugstore fragrance by the house of Lechia, called Derby. And this smells like the following. You're going out to a horse race somewhere, okay, and you're holding a nice fizzy cocktail, citrus cocktail, okay, definitely with lemon, and unintentionally you step into a big pile of horse poo. Yes, it smells like horse shit with lemon, exactly like this, and it does so in a natural way. I love horses. Been to horse stables, obviously, and around horses many times, along even with my kids, and this smells like horse shit with citrus, but done in such a genuine, natural smelling way that, you know, it's mind blowing. So Derby, horse shit with citrus. I think many of you have a good laugh now. Summer's morning, on the front porch of your summer vacation house, bare feet, you know, feet up, maybe have a nice cool drink or a nice cool tea, citrusy tea or lemonade, and the wind is blowing gently, and it's summer, and you are enjoying a nice summer vacation or just a weekend off. And this is a summer fragrance by the house of Issey Miyake, the year 2010 here. Eau de Toilette pour été, summer fragrance for men, obviously. And there's many fragrances that try to embody this feeling, and many of them succeed, but mostly you have some synthetic, whatever that means, okay? Synthetic sort of approach that is over pushing the citrus, over pushing the green aspects. This one comes across as extremely natural. You close your eyes and there's nothing forced about it. It is just naturally, nicely relaxing smelling of a nice tea with some nice citrus flavors in there, and just the feeling of a summer vacation house, and some nice days off, okay? Wonderful job by Issey Miyake. And you have the Seaside not so far away from this summer vacation house, because Aqua by Jean in Provence, Aqua by Jean in Provence smells like you're having a walk on the beach, maybe further up in the north, because this doesn't really give you a Mediterranean feeling. This gives you the real seaside smell, with pine trees not so far and the water not so far, but you're walking on the shoreline. Okay, this is how it smells, and you feel the vegetation from the nearby woods and hills and the wood and the wind that blows you in the face, mixed up with the saltiness and the seaweed aspects from the ocean. And it does so in a natural way. Again, this theme has been done, for example, by Kenzo Purom, very much beautifully, but in a very synthetic way. I mean, I think we can agree on that. This one is a similar smell to Kenzo Purom, but done in a much more natural manner. Okay, so this is why I made this list, because it really comes across to me as a authentic shoreline walk smell along the shores of the Atlantic Ocean, maybe. And if you want to continue the Atlantic Ocean theme, this fragrance, Christopher Columbus 1492, is a fragrance that smells again like you are on the Santa Maria, trying to discover a new continent together with Christopher Columbus back in 1492. On the wooden ship, okay, you smell the woods. Maybe a few casks of rum being tucked away for the sailors, you know, to make the boring ride across the ocean a bit more interesting and joyful. And at the same time, you get the strong breezes and winds from the Atlantic constantly in your face. And this is how it smells. Again, similar to Kenzo Purom, but again done in a tremendously nice, natural way. Even the wooden floor of the ship is really obvious here, and it's obvious in a way that is just so natural smelling. And you close your eyes, you think you're there. Okay, and it's really not forced. It doesn't try too hard. It's just comes across to you in a very natural, authentic way. It's very authentic smelling. So great homage to Christopher Columbus and the Santa Maria ship and the whole trip across the Atlantic Ocean to discover America. They thought it's India, but never mind. And last but not least, probably the most natural smelling designer fragrance I have come across so far, Kenzo Purom Boissé. Kenzo Purom Boissé, the woody version. Okay, it has nothing to do with the original, obviously, because it is a 2010 flanker. It just uses the name of the original, but it is in its composition with vetiver, cedar, and mint. These notes blended here are just coming across as extremely natural smelling. You could be anywhere with this, but outdoors. Okay. This is somehow maybe a walk in a nice botanic garden where you have many, you have a lot of greenery and flowers, and you smell the earth. You're outside. You smell the wind blowing across, the breeze blowing across all this nice vegetation that you're in, and at the same time, the house is never far away. Again, the wooden porch is never far away. And it's just in itself natural smelling. I don't even want to force this into one particular location or scenario. This is just in itself, the blend itself. It's so natural, woody, minty, a bit citrusy smelling. Again, if you're aiming for a nice 100% naturally smelling woody smell, it even has a nice French touch to it, some je ne sais quoi. Then there's nothing better than this fragrance, and you cannot overspray it. It's just beautiful. Okay, so Kenzo Homme, or Kenzo Purom, let me say how they Kenzo Homme Boissé, the perfect natural smelling fragrance. So that was my collection of natural smelling fragrances, and I will do a collection of synthetic smelling fragrances for you as well. And everything and anything from this lineup is up for discussion. So let me know what you think about natural versus synthetic. Thanks very much. That was Chris from Sandland. Bye-bye.